Bro. Brotaku, Talkies. Talkie time. Oh, that's not what this is it? No, it's a different thing. It's Senpai's trash. I'm gonna share this to Miscord first. And then we'll get this going. I've never played this game before. I'm tired after shoveling the snoo. Alright. Oh, that was stinky. There we go. Oh, I don't want to do that. I said I want to do the control. Alright. Oh, I probably want like a chat or something if anybody comes in. Alright, I'm gonna play. Let's see what this game's all about. Should be all about the lols. New game. Moving company, it's how you move. It smells like a diner and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes, no magazine stuck to your face, no service sign. Oh god. The Nightingale Diner. You shouldn't leave until you've gotten this magazine off your face. Is this guy gonna help me out? You shouldn't bother anyone until you get this magazine off your face. I'm not talking to you till you wipe that look off your face. Nerf! The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points to the right, as far as you know. You can feel a little sign here, but you can't see what it says. Probably instructions for what to do in case of magazine-related emergencies. Nightingale welcomes all travelers. Every traveler. Try coffee. You'll like it eventually. I mean, that is kind of true. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing my face. What's my face look like? I'm a faced character. I don't really get a lot of options, do I? I don't know. Like, this one kind of looks like me, but, like, no beard. And this one actually doesn't really have my beard either, but it's a beard. I'm gonna go with this. I look like the dopey idiot. There you are. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. By the way, these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles. It's scandalous. And those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no sir. I can't imagine dancing to a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. That's the problem right there. This newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. Hey, that guy looks like an old me with glasses. A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey, Mac, what town is this? Poughkeepsie. Are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City is turning into a real sawmill, so we boosted her Jelly Beans breezer for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. The hell? Oh, bourgeois. You make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite. Everything's Jake. Geez, I'm pretty sure only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a canceled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. The sign says meat only, no credit. Now that looks much better on Ethel. I'm not any of those people. Dre. Nope. That's not how they're gonna let me do that. Dear Hi, I'm Dre. Dre who? Dre Otaku. I'm Dre Otaku, right? Here we go. O T A K U Otaku. Otaku. Can I get a cup of coffee? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Can I get a cup of coffee? No. Does the bus to Ocean City pick me up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for a rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's a reason, hon, but it's someone else's reason. What's your reason? I really want to help. I got in some trouble back home. I'm searching for something. I'm seeking my fortune. Mind your business. I like to help people. I really want to help. Your uncle must be pretty important to you. Of course he is. He's family after all. Everybody who needs help deserves help. You got the perks. Scout's honor. Well, isn't that sweet? The world could use more folk like you, I think. Man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one of the day. No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Ah, well, it's not for everyone, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'll have another one after this, though, and then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy. Ethel says the bus will be here any minute. We should go out and wait for it. The prologue. Here we are on our train. Hopefully no one gets murdered. You pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris, CO, Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Dre, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able to, please. Your Uncle Murray. Put the letter away. All right, that's very simple. I think this train's broken. It's making the weird sounds. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. The outskirts of Ocean City. Drink red cola, protect your family. Whoa. Probably should ask the bus driver what's going on instead of just wandering off aimlessly into the night. Damn it, I wanted to do that. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope, sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Oh, it's Marcelo. Nah, geez, you didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly one full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas tank. Or can. You got an empty gas can. He says, plus one additional can. Swell, why do I have to go get it? Well, I'd go myself, except for two reasons. Those being, first being, as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Fair enough. This is a left-handed umbrella. I am left-handed, as it happens. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck. Thanks. Okay, so I get a flashlight instead of a lamp. You wouldn't make a dog walk 6 miles in this rain, no matter how bad it wanted to. Okay, so am I going backwards then? Oh god, I am. Look at, oh, this is just, there's just gas right here. Seems like yesterday that gas only cost 6 and 15/64 meat a gallon. Those were the days. Station seems to have run out of service. The station seems to run out of service. Oh god. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. There's one object left on the snack shelf. You're getting some echo. Okay. Like, what kind of echo are you getting, Marcelo? Probably the microphone is echoing. Merry Christmas. Hopefully that's better. You got an item, cheese loaf. No, cheese loaf. Ew, nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Somebody would. Weird that the cash register is pointed towards the front of the store. It's mostly empty, but you find some loose change. You gain 7 meat. An old baseball bat. You got a baseball bat. Let's equip our baseball bat, shall we? Oh, not a thing we can do. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna set this. Alters the difficulty of fights, stat challenges, and some puzzles. I'm okay with that. Pacifist mode grays out dialogue options that would result in combat. HDR rendering, high dynamic range rendering. It's still echo, weird. I don't know. I'll look at it again. Ooh, this option is haunted. I don't know what I just did. I think I just quit the game. Would make it echo. Yeah, it's pretty great. I can't imagine for the life of me making it. Merry Christmas. Okay, I don't hear it echoing here, so is it the game itself that's echoing? Merry Christmas? I don't hear it echoing. The game's really loud, though. No, I'm not an employee. Well, since the place is out of business, it probably wouldn't hurt for you to go back there, I guess. See if that doesn't. That helps. A little quieter. Microphone's cutting out now. I turned it down too much. Huh, my flashlight just quit working. A desk, presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. Yeah, I don't know. It's not doubling or anything for me or echoing. A desk, presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. If a broken radio can still be considered nice, this is a pretty nice radio. The echo works well with this game. That's weird. I don't hear it though. It's weird that I don't hear it. Like, why don't I hear the echo? The shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because that's what's on it. This shelf is laid in with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any fuse for any of them though. The shelf is full of old personnel files. Each object you examine on the shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. There's nothing over here. Oh god, what happened here? Oh, the filling station. Some kind of weird machinery. I don't have the stats for it. Looks like this is the control for that lift thing. Nothing happens. It must not have power. Stand clear of 4 feet. No, stand clear of lift before operating. Steve's getting called out hard. It's a big tool chest. All the good tools have already been stolen. All right, open the fuse box. As advertised, this box is containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. I mean, we saw that, but, you know, It was right here, I think. You got a fuse. Look at that. Look what we got. We got a fuse. As advertised, this is a box containing one fuse. However, the fuse is broken. Replace it. Click done. I'm just glad we have HDR in this game. So happy. Car's missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. Pour it into your can. You got an item, 1/3 full gas can. How did this thing get in here? Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Miserable looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Are you doing muscle, moxie, or mist? I usually do muscle. Miserable looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hi there! Her head turns very slowly to face you and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia, although I admit the circumstances aren't great. What's in Albany? Do you know where I can get some gas? Know where I can get some gas. The bus I was on ran out and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Okay, well then. What's in Albany? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Okay, that's fair. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. You're thinking of doing Moxie or Mist. I think my last playthrough I did Moxie for the first time when I replayed Loathing. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway, seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What'd you think? Very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. You ever seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Well, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh, yeah. H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forgot the name, but it was terrible. His earlier works are the best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. Glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. So, sometimes they give you extra options. I don't think this is one of those times. Okay, bye, good luck. This field is extremely corny. Hey, I ain't wanting to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all just barged into. Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside. I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be right. So you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. What? My name's Dre Otaku. Howdy, Dre. I'm Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. He has bears, gears, and tears boxed up. And shares and class rings. Very large box, considering most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. That is also true. All of this is truthful. Elias is looking around and mumbling to himself as he checks off his mental to-do list. So you're moving out? Yep, I just finished packing, so now I'm waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. You got movers coming in the middle of the night? Not in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. I can't sleep. I see. Why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know. So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit, see what kind of trouble I can get up to. What's your story? What are you doing on a night like this? I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped on a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. Gotta warn you, though, you have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an auto-anonymous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left it, blew a what's-it-tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, might as well be a dog trying to read Play-Doh. I locked it in the barn. You're welcome to try your hand against it if you mind, but please be careful. I got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. There's a rifle. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yup. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle. Where I'm going, there ain't gonna be any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters and such like that, but the almanac don't list any examples of a varmint. Varmint. You know what I mean? I do know what you mean. No need to fret over it now. In any case, that gun is for later. Later? Yep, much later. Okay. No, I want this gun, though. Weird device on top of this box. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. What's it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of it being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. A bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it. Hey, see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. You got an item, haunted duck call. What spiders? All these boxes are labeled bears. Are these boxes really full of bears? Is your teddy in one of these? Nah, those boxes are all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Boxes are labeled gears. Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should keep them for her. Tears. Wait, are these boxes of tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither one of them in them boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. A Kitchens Inc. brand kitchen sink. A collection of stains makes its home on the range. These boxes are all labeled shares. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors. This box really full of class rings? Yup, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? Of course not. I just collect them as all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. That's all. There's the collecting trifecta. Door is locked with some kind of elaborate electric lock. That's Simone's room. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. Ask if you can use it. Can I use your bathroom? Sure. How'd you know that door was the bathroom, though? I've always had a knack for knowing which doors leads to bathrooms is all. Well, good for you, I guess. This is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. Flush it. You flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. You gain 5 XP. Why would it haunt me? You can see your face in Elias's mirror, just like your own mirror back home. Gaze into it. Cringe. You remembered something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago. Dang, that was it. All that for 5 XP. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Spare bedroom, ain't used in forever. I don't even bother opening the doors since that dust devil got in. Feel free to help yourself, though. I doubt you'll find much use. A dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real... What did Simone call it? nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beast, real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. Alright, so going through that, I got this book called The Handgun's Tale. Story is pretty boring, but it contains some very technical, complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. I can't read it right now. Oh, the haunted duck call allows me to reduce an enemy's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 when I honk it at them. I got some 10 meat in the old cupboard. Yum, yum, yum. Do I have a bird? I think I have a bird. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. That's how I die. I don't understand why I have a bird though. I'm kind of confused. Where'd this bird come from? You should have listened to Chekhov. I guess so. I guess so. Alright, Chekhov. I get it. It's dangerous. Out back. There's a gun here. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. You take the gun and leave the socks and it looks safe. You got the item rusty pistol. Dear God, I have no idea what's happening here. The socks are just getting wetter. You'd have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. What I'm doing. Why is there a door here? Oh, that's the door for there. Oh, okay. This is all I see now. That scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be really aggressive. I'll show I'm not scared. Whack it. Wait, how did I get damaged? I can't beat anything. This is terrible. Something's going wrong here. This is easy mode too. That thing really shot the crow out of you. Yeah, oof. We're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight the scarecrow. Get it, okay? You heave the doors open and leave the keys in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up again later. That sounds like a bad idea, though. You have recurring nightmares about searching for something in one of these. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude that this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. So, this is just a painting of a bunch of tools. A watering trough for some long gone livestock. Farmer's daughter's fishing rod. You won't miss it, I assume. Nice barrel. It'd be nicer if it had anything in it. Okay, that's out back. Hold on. Let's go back to the fishing rod. Fishing rod deals. Oh, this is a fishing rod used for fishing and definitely not for fighting, but it does say that it's a ranged weapon. Just saying. Saying if it says. It says it does. You're not gonna get past this thing without destroying it. Destroy it then. Why is like my health like half down already? I don't understand what's happening. Someone's monster is now just a pile of parts in the rest in parts. A workbench for Weldon. You're a lot to gain this can. 2/3 of a can. Victory is sweet. You go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and you're falling out of lofts fever. I don't see anything else I can do right now. Okay. Rest in pieces. Game is beautiful. We do love the humor in these games. This turtle is stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I'm helping it. There you go, little buddy. There you go, little buddy. There you go, little buddy. Little buddy. Where you going, little buddy? Little buddy. Don't go that way, little buddy. Are you around here, little buddy? Uh-oh, he didn't get shot by the scarecrow, did he? That would be awful. Okay, I don't see any turtles around. Did he make his way into the barn? Are you in the barn, little turtle man? Oh, wait, what's this? I'll test my fishing rod. You didn't catch anything, but it was good practice. Oh. Okay. Enjoy blue cola, the honorable choice. An old billboard from before the war. It looks like they drove this boxcar out here and then took the track away. Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. Opeka is 1,200 miles? That's... Some incomprehensible glyphs are scrawled on the wall in the boxcar. There's a partially filled gas can nestled in the pile of garbage. Collect the fuel. You pour the gas into your own can, then hide the empty can behind some of the garbage. We now have a full gas tank. There's something shiny in this pile. You dig for it. You got an old class ring, a 1917 SIT class ring. Open fire in an enclosed space. Classic. Classic. Probably shouldn't root through that guy's knapsack without asking him. I am Dre. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Pleased to meet you. Wait. Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor. Oh, that's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers. You better get off my property. Haha, I'm just joshing you, friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's the local delicacy. Yum, clam jerky. Yum. Sure, I'll have some jerky. There you are. Can't abide this stuff myself, like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a bit weird. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and I decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yeah, yep. Real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? They only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they built the second one, though. You live here? Not permanent-like, but I've been camped out here a few days, all alone. Well, it used to be a tad bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. A railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Or solo? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back. If you care to test your metal, I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? Nah, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I've never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Similar. Word on the wall. This is the word on the wall. That's the word on the wall. Come on, man. I don't have enough muscle to open that. You heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. You know, that is probably true. R3906. There has to be like a second playthrough you can do of this game or something. What the hell? There's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Historic site. This exact spot on the 13th of October, 1908, the state's first mass produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O'Crollins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. So apparently that woman you talked to a few minutes ago had been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Well, everything about this is great, and you aren't regretting this trip before you even arrived. On about your normal non-haunted day. Oh, there he is. This little turtle seems to be headed to Ocean City, too. At this rate, he might beat you there. We'll take him with me. What do we name the turtle? What do we name the turtle? Marcelo, name a turtle. Give me a turtle name. A name of a turtle. I feel like we can do better than Turt. Though I do like it. Pigeons! Pigeons, alright. The name of the pigeons, then. Pigeons it be. Pigeons the turtle. Pigions. Like Gideon, but Pigion. Pigion. You got an item. Pigeon the turtle. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, hey, there's a full can of gas. I knew you could do it. Are you ready to hit the road? Now let's get out of here. With that, we're on our way. All aboard. We got 10 XP. We could do something with that. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street. And you realize your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. What? All ashore? What's going ashore? Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco. Cola Wars Surplus. Army surplus stores closed for the night. Dang it. Going out of business. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said the rain falls on the poor men and rich men alike. Is that before umbrellas were invented? Or my name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Dre. Pleased to meet you, Dre. Say, would you have a couple meat you'd spare? Yeah, we'll spare him some meat. Thank you much, Dre. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. Well, hopefully that works out okay. Murray's Antiques is open in the middle of the night. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Pigeon the turtle, I love it. Oh, hi, you must be Dre. We don't get many customers at this time of night or at all, really. That's me. Were you expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in, I'll give you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. Said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it to him if it didn't come back. There's something I'm missing here. This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sounds like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. I don't have a lot of time now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Jessica leads you into the back room furnished with some desks and strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back offices, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antique. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. Gotta be kidding. Oh, I thought for a second you were making bathtub gin or something. No joke, that's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We'll find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch, but don't really... But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one, never came back. That's the long and short of it, yep. What do you say, are you in? You hear the shop door opening in a moment, and after a moment, a goblin. Goblin does? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister kid showed up. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Nice. No, come meet him. Oh, look at that, actually. You can say that you go by her, or you can say that you go by them. That's actually kind of cool. Hi, hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. Got it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Sorry, Discord's going like crazy right now. All right, I'm gonna make a wizard just for a change. That'd be fun. I heard that the wizards are really hard to play as, though, in these games in general. You're not sure what this clock is telling you, but you're sure it isn't time yet. This desk here is a mess. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging him to straighten it up before someone else bumps into it and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. I mean, won't. You don't have time to play games right now. There's nobody at the desk. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing the leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. A white cat is snoozing. That looks like a dog. What's the cat's name? Calliope. Calliope. Murray got her a couple years ago. You give Calliope a good scritching, she doesn't seem to react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus next door. Modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. You wonder where this door leads. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Nobody you need to call right now. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna turn in. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before this night's over. I'd be happy to help. You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectortron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left and turned it on. There's a painted thing practically right on our doorstep. Doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it, but she came over tonight. So that's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I guess. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block. If readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. Fight? Heck yeah. Gabby appears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Dre and help him get that hat. Okay, Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey. Heave a grumpy sigh, let out a tired sigh, making an excited sigh. You said it's a hat, a cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah, a men's fedora, probably. I'm supposed to do what exactly? Just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. Pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. I'll be in and out and back here in time in bed before you. Hey. How are you doing, Gabby? Sounds like a cat's meowing. Make small talk. Do some more fat. Making small talk. Shooting the breeze. Flap your gums a bit more. Keep shooting the breeze. Keep making small talk. Flap your gums a bit more. Keep making small talk. Chew some more fat. All right, we're good. Or lease. The note on the door says, please. Wait, what? I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Oh, it's Gab with Gabby. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. Touché. Touché. It's late. The bank is closed. Can't see anything interesting within walking distance in that direction. I can see everything. Amazing. Losing our subs, 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 losing our subs. I'm totally lost. What the heck? What did I do? Oh, haha. Watch Fly office. You see the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. The note says, Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the prohies. The prohies. Under the water cooler, huh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Water cooler. Oh, it's a trapdoor? Whoa, whoa, it's a trapdoor. That's a little hardcore right now. One of those new Arcane Press news feed things. High tech. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. I'm not going to read all those. Seem funny, but we're not going to read all. The letter reads, Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out on a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely, it doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all about? There's a pink slip on this desk. Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Yes, do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. First Hinden, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's going to karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? I got the reporter's cufflinks. Those sound kind of cool. Like, equip those. One mysticality. SIT class ring makes everyone think you attended SIT or mugged someone who did. Ooh. Scary. I got nasty old coffee. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Krulins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Krulins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the place of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely. You say? Unlikely, sure. Some nasty old leftovers. However, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. If I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Yes. How did you even lift it? You must have had, like, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Make a mental note never to pick a fight with this Carver person. All right, to the basement. All good things are in the basement. Like fish people. Kind of complicated looking control panel. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. Leave it alone. Calendar from 11 years. Take a closer look. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. What happened on July 22nd, 1917? It's an underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper left in it. Take the newspaper. Got the item, underground newspaper. It's more of a manifesto specifically calling out the government suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Something around here seems pretty fishy. And it's these two moist fellas standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to interpret, investigate, as squint at them from a short distance away. Which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten slickly in the dim light. So you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the ledge there, but, you know, saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge, bulging round eyes glare at you out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radium watch dials, and they hiss and glurble at you between rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of their heads open and close like thin, wet mouths gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets, whichever seems more likely to you. It appears they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking until they've judged how much of a threat you are. Dive in and fight them. That we shall. Why you hit the bird, my guy? Why is there no music? Speaking of no music, I should like... How do I go to the perks? We just get them how it is. Alright, so I can increase my... No. Well, we'll save it for now. A very old manhole cover. You got an item. A terribly cursed fedora. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Didn't work, I guess. Push the green button, pull the lever. Red button. Push the green button, pull the lever, turn the knob. Turn the dial to A. Push the green button, pull the lever, turn the knob. B. Pull the lever, push the green, pull the lever, turn the knob, C. Oh. Really? My bad. Dang it. I could have sucked up the goobity goos. Where would they have gone? Where would they have been sucked up to? Where does that even go? What is that? I don't know. We'll never find out, I guess, until I play the game again. How's it going? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Got to get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But why can't we put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine Needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to psychically project into it and try to resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. I know it sounds crackers, but you just have to give it a try to understand. Okay. Well, here we go. Off, going again. Going to the machine of the doom. This must be Charles Wallace. Speak to him. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Dre. Around here. Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the Detectatron and the uncursing machine, too. Wow, that's some really high-tech wizardry. It's nothing really. How does that weird uncursing machine work? I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. What? Well, that's weird. In a real traditional sense, yup. Okay. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull a weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terrible cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. You got the item, the uncursed fedora. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed in a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of the curse? See, curses are like energy, Dre. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Newton. Yeah. The machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton-Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe. I'll do that. Ah! The Fedoral Reserve. I heard thy death call, creature. What? Rest now, I will finden thy mortarer. What? A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Even in Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise there is a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here. Aye, Cutter, there has been a murder. What howest thou of Mordre? That I did not do the Mordre, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this, I am one of three brothers. One of us always tellins the truth. One of us always lies, and the third of us is not speckin' at all, but honks. By finding thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to savin thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the blessed be thy branches. Big power in the wood to the day, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, but it has made a sin. But not me, a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to mortar. Then whose? Look for my brother. Lead me not astray? I don't know. Thy brothers speakins of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speak at all but honks. What specken thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin' in this island since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin' since then? No, sir. Something is rotten in the woodcutter. Aye, a mortar with perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tellin me? I am troubled by the mortar, but of it I know nothing. I warn you, my forgiveness is no room for liars. Thou will do what you must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Thy brother specken of 3 brothers. I do not honkin, sire, I swearin upon it. Never has thou honkin? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. What? Thou lie about a honkin. Thy brother honkin not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do murder in the wood. Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distracken thee while I makin my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Do not run for me. Thou do not run? No, nay, I grow in. In 100 years I will hath grown tall and strong. Thine axe will never felon me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, mortarer. Big rod in the wood today, Cutter, and... Wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is gone for good. You put the hat back on, it nearly sparkles anew. It nearly sparkles now. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. Will do. His hat. How'd it go? Worked, I guess. Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There's a woodcutter that was me, I guess, and these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Got a stamp from everything else in my trunk, just a television set. You've never heard of these. Turn it on. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. A dream about school. The poster of my favorite literary ghost. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Hello? Hello. How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't know. Alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Check the... I check any of them? Yes, I'm Dre Otaku. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class, but I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Oh, I get it. This is where I pick a character class. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have an overview of Curd Conjuring. This class is for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This is, of course, Jazz Agent. My god, I almost want to be a jazz agent. Being a jazz agent sounds amazing. Yeah, we're gonna go the boring route. We're gonna do a pig skinner. As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie. Now then, there's just one minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you've studied. I minored in cryptobotany. My minor was applied insectology, where I minored in the psychology of rocks. Cryptobotany sounds good. You're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. An insectologist. So you're an expert on bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Yes, except for the birds part. No, let me see my other options. Psychogeologist. So you know a lot about rocks and their gems and their hopes and dreams. Yeah, we're gonna go with rocks. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? She smiles and points to the door on the right side of the screen. The right side of the dream. Marcelo picked the wizard class too. Are you playing? Marcelo, I didn't know you were playing this. That's awesome. Thank you. The first locker reveal a thriving colony of ants. The second one is full of peanut butter. The third one contains a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Yo, no, I knew that you loved the games. I just didn't know that you got this one. The third contains a tiny shrine of Babe Ruth. Fourth locker's empty. The fifth one is filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. The sixth one opens into a vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly as to not suffocate. Seventh one, there isn't a seventh one. I said, check the seventh one. And I said, there's only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, geez. You look in the 7th locker, it's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I Spent My Summer by Dre Otaku, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Underneath the pile of school papers, you find overdue library book. Oh, shite. Nice faces. Know which one. Oh no, which locker was it? Ah, crap. Oh, that's my locker. Me, Dre Otaku. Thank you. You're welcome. But which one is the real you? Hint, it's neither. You awake, feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventure is leaving you none the worse for the wear. Your effects set each. Morning, Dre. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Aw, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. I'll be alright, thanks anyway. Well, once you got the sleep out of your eyes, I got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy, back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues. What am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch or a wristwatch, I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alley? Got it. Anything else? You need a password for the speakeasy, it's fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's an enchanted way to always show what's ever written on the chalkboard. There's some meat for expenses too. The army surplus next door should have everything you need in case it gets rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Chapter 1! Welcome to Ocean City! Wham, 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 wham. Yeah, I'm kidding. Anyway, we're gonna leave it off there today. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's different than the other game. Like, I like it a lot. It's just different so far. I don't know why. The other ones seem to be more comedic to me, but that's fine. It's a lot of fun. So I'll play more of it. I don't know if I'll do it on this page or not. We'll see. I just wanted to kind of play it, and if anyone wanted to hang out today. Appreciate you coming in here. Thank you so much, Marcelo. You're a good buddy. I have to make an announcement on Yukozo Otaku, but I actually can't stream on at my normal time right now because Bree's car's bad, so I have to pick her up from work, and it doesn't really work out with me working and then having to pick her up from work, so we'll figure something out. Friday night is still gonna happen for Splatfest, or Friday night Splats will still happen, but it's just gonna be later. I can't do the Thursday one later though because I have to work, so it's just kind of silly. Maybe I'll squeeze something in on the weekend till we get her car fixed. But I mean, I don't know. I need the weekends to fix her car. It's kind of a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation. Have a great night though. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.